Okay, good evening, everyone. So I can see many of you have already joined. Good evening, Shivani, Ritu, Sai Kirtana. Okay, so Saksham has joined. I hope everyone was aware about this class. Okay, hi everyone, Praveen, Gayatri, Yashwardhan, Akhila, Tarunya, Adarsh. Good evening. So before I join, you people start doing discussions. Okay. Sean has joined. Okay, so let's start without wasting any time. I think you people are joining. Shashank, Nitya, Ankita, Sami. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's start. See, we were doing rational and irrational numbers, which everyone should like this stream. And thank you, Adarsh and Yashwardhan. Even I forget sometimes. Okay, so Sarah has also joined. Okay, Vishal. Okay, let's start. I'll not. I see you people are joining. So we were doing rational and irrational numbers. So rational numbers, just a small recap I'll do. MCQs we were doing, and we have to continue from there, and assertion and reason based question. And if we get more time, so we'll do one or two questions also. Okay. So rational numbers, just a small recap. Any number which can be written in the form of P by Q, that means which can be written in the form of a fraction. So whole numbers, integers and natural numbers are rational numbers. Okay, because all these numbers can be written in this form. If we see decimal representation, so terminating decimal and non-terminating recurring decimals, these two are rational numbers, and non-terminating non-recurring, this type of numbers are irrational numbers. Okay, so this was about rational and irrational numbers. So let's continue. 18 MCQs we did. We have to start from the 19th one. Okay, good evening, Viresh. Let's start. I want you people to give the answers. So if x and y are both positive rational numbers, then root x plus y into root x plus root y into root x minus root y, then we know both are rational numbers. But if you see root x and root y, these numbers will become irrational numbers. X and y are rational. Okay, x and y are rational, but their square roots, it will become irrational. So if you multiply these numbers, root x plus root y into root x minus root y, so what will be this number? Is it rational number, irrational number? Neither rational nor irrational, both rational as well as irrational. Both rational as well as irrational. Think and answer. Randomly don't say, just you can always assume some numbers. Okay, so we don't have to give answers just like that only. X and y can be any numbers. Any rational numbers, let us assume x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3. Anything can be assumed. So after assumption only try to give the answer. And moreover, you can see here, this is a plus b into a minus b form. A plus b into a minus b. So this we will always get a square minus b square, which will be a rational number. Which will be a rational number? If you want, see here, we can see also root 2. If I just substitute like this, any rational numbers, 2 and 3 are rational numbers. So I'm just assuming x as 2. So 2 plus root 2 plus root 3 into root 2 minus root 3. If we simplify, this will become a square minus b square. So root 2 square square root of root 2's whole square minus root 3's whole square. So square and root will get cancelled. So 2 minus 3 is equals to minus 1, which is a rational number. So option A. This can be written as identity. So square root will get yes. So here a plus b into a minus b, always think about the identity. This same concept we are using in rationalization also. So this will always be a rational number. So option A is the correct answer. Option A is correct answer. So 20th. After rationalizing the denominator, we get the denominator. So 20th question, you can see if we rationalize the denominator. So here denominator is 3 root 3 minus 2 root 2. So if we rationalize it, then what will be the value of denominator? So rationalization everyone knows. So this is 7 by 3 root 3 minus 2 root 2. So what is the rationalizing factor of this one? What is the rationalizing factor of this one? So we have already done rationalization. So this will be 3 root 2 plus 2 root 2. It is 3 root 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 root 3 plus 2 root 2. So same denominator, but the sign should be opposite. The same expression as we have denominator, but the sign should be opposite. Here we have minus. In rationalizing factor, we will have plus. Okay, so when we solve it, so at denominator we will always get identity. We'll always get identity a plus b into a minus b, which is equals to a square minus b square. So always I have told you, so this will become root 3 root 3 whole square minus 2 root 2 whole square. So rationalization we have already done. A plus b into a minus b, we are using identity a square minus b square. We are using identity a square minus b square. So square of this thing, 3 root 3 into 3 root 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 9 into 3 is 27. So this is equals to 27. Now 2 root 2. 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. 2 into 2 is 4. Root 2 into root 2 is root 4, which is equals to 2. 4 into 2 is 8. So 27 minus 8. In denominator, we are getting 27 minus 8. So what is the value of 27 minus 8? 19. Option B, 19. B option. Yes. It is 19. Now let's do next one. The number obtained. So 21st question. This type of questions many times we have done earlier also. And rationalization we have done. So if you solve the number obtained on rationalizing the denominator. So what is the value? 21 is A. 21. Yashvardhan has given the answer A. Okay, so this is the question. 1 by root 7 minus 2. So we have to rationalize it. So rationalizing factor I have told you, we have to multiply numerator and denominator with the same term, and the term is same as we have here denominator, but sign will be opposite. So here I have root 7 minus 2. So rationalizing factor will be root 7 plus 2. Root 7 plus 2. So at denominator we will always have identity a minus b into a plus b, which is equals to a square minus b square, which is equals to a square minus b square. So if I simplify it further, root 7 plus 2 by, see, a square and root will get cancelled. So 7, root 7 square is equals to 7, 2's square is equals to 4. So root 7 plus 2 by 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. So this is option A. Root 7 plus 2 by 3. So A. No, it's not B, it's A. Option A. Okay. So MCQs, I think most of the types I have covered. Now let's do few assertion and reason based questions. So assertion and reason based question, these are the options. So for next few questions, so these options you have to consider. And if anyone has any doubt in between, you can ask me. I'll clear doubts also in between. So these are the options which we have to consider for next few questions. First option A is assertion is true and reason is false. Then assertion is false, reason is true, that is option B. Option C is both assertion and reason are true. Option D, both assertion and reason are false. Okay, so these are the options. First question, assertion statement. Okay, so statement by statement we have to understand whether assertion is true or false, and then we'll check same thing for reason also. So individually we have to check for both the statements. So first one, assertion statement. It says minus 2 by 7 is a rational number. Minus 2 by 7 is a rational number. So is it true? Is it true? I want you people to answer. So minus 2 by 7, it's written in P by Q form. It's written in P by Q form, and where Q is not equals to 0. Q means denominator. Denominator is not equals to 0 as it is equals to 7. But you have to check. You have to check the decimal representation also. What type of decimal representation it has. So after both are true, okay. Okay, let me see. Minus 2 by 7. I want to know, because if you just go with the form, any number, you can always think it is a, because sometimes decimal representation can be non-terminating and non-recurring. So those type of numbers are irrational numbers. So you have to check the decimal representation of this one. So may I know what is the decimal representation? It should be either terminating or it should be non-terminating recurring. Then only it will be a rational number. Non-terminating recurring. 2 by 7. 2 by 7's decimal representation, you can divide and tell me. Because I don't want to, I have so many students over here. Anyone can divide and tell me what kind of decimal representation it has. Non-terminating recurring. Okay, so Shashank has mentioned it is non-terminating recurring. I want some 2-3 students at least to do. So non-terminating recurring, it is non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring is rational number only. So that means first option is correct. Always whenever you are checking for rational numbers, check the decimal representation as well. So this is non-terminating recurring, that means minus 2 by 7 is a rational number, which means A is true. Which means A is true. Okay, so non-terminating recurring, Jashvardhan has given the answer minus 2.28571. Okay, so it will keep on repeating. I think the same digits are repeating. Okay, so it's confirmed it is a rational number. It's a rational number. Now see the second reason statement. Let's see. Any number that can be expressed in the form P by Q is a rational number. So is it true? Is reason true? So they have mentioned any number that can be expressed in P by Q form is a rational number. So is reason true? Reason is false. So why is false? Why is it false? It is, that's what I told you. It's not true. Why it is not true? It is P by Q form only. Rational numbers we express in P by Q form, isn't it? So why it is false then? Yes. So complete definition is not given to us. Here they haven't mentioned that Q should not be equals to 0. It is P by Q form. Along with that, Q should not be equals to 0. P by Q form will be 1 by 0 also. This is also P by Q form. But there is one condition that Q should not be equals to 0. So we have to see the complete definition. So rational numbers is that number which can be expressed in P by Q form, and also Q should not be equals to 0. So that thing is missing here. So because of that thing it is false. Because of this thing it is false. Yes, Viresh, Ashwarya and Tarunya has mentioned. Even Yashwardhan has mentioned this reason. Okay, but Saksham was the first one to mention. Okay, good. So which option then? A is true and R is false. A is true, R is false. So option A. First one is option A. A option, yes. Okay, so like that you have to decide. See, assertion and reason based of questions, you have to think logically and then you have to decide. Randomly you can't say. Okay, so let's do next question now. Assertion is given to us 2 to the power m into 3 to the power n. We can write it as 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 to the power m plus n, where m and n are integers. So do you think it's true? Do you think it is true? No, it's not true, because there is no such law to express the numbers. Like if numbers are this is actually exponential form. So more than rational number, this question is of exponents, but this is exponential form. So in exponential form, the basis should be same, then only powers can be added, and you can't change the basis also to addition. So this is no rule. No such rule we have. We don't have any such rule. So that's what it is false. So first one is false. So everyone understood. So first one, bases are not same. Bases are not same. So if we have here also 2 to the power n, if here also we have 2 to the power n, still it will be false only, because this multiplication here we don't add. So you have to understand this is completely false statement. This is false statement. Okay, so then R. Now see the reason statement. So what they have mentioned in reason, they have mentioned a to the power m into a to the power n. This is equals to a to the power m plus n. Reason is true. Reason is true. You just see here bases are same and they are getting multiplied. Bases are same, they are getting multiplied. So in this case we can add the powers. This is actually product law. Product law of exponents. These things we have done in exponents. In indices we have already done this rule. But here in rational number, because they are actually numbers, so that's why this question came in this concept. So reason is true, because this is the product law. If bases are same and they are getting multiplied, so we can add the powers. So which option? A is false and R is true. So which option was that? Which option? A is false, R is true. So let us see the options once again. So it is B option, option B. Okay, so Nitya has mentioned B option. So same options you have to answer. Always whenever MCQs you are doing, write answer as well as the option. Let's do next question now. Let's do Next question. Okay, so B option. Good. I can see most of you are sharing the answers. Now, third question, assertion statement. So A, it's telling here, it's mentioned minus 10 plus pi is an irrational number. Minus 10 plus pi is an irrational number. So is it true? So minus 10, it is rational number. And what type of number is pi? What type of number is pi? Is it rational or irrational? Yes, irrational. Pi is irrational. So we all know pi is irrational. While discussing the problems also, I have discussed pi is irrational and minus 10 is rational. So if you're adding rational and irrational, what will be the answer? So non-terminating, non-recurring. Yes. So if you are adding rational and irrational, the answer will always be irrational. In case of addition and subtraction, whenever you are adding or subtracting both with irrational and rational, so answer will always be irrational. So that means this is an irrational number. So it's correctly mentioned. So A is true. A is true. When you add rational and irrational, the answer will be irrational, which means assertion is true. Now, what about reason? Sum of a rational and irrational number is an irrational number. Yes, so same thing they have mentioned as a reason as well. So that means this is also true. So assertion is true and reason is also true. Both A and R are true. So which option? Which option? I hope you remember the options. Both are true. Yes, so it is C option. C option. Both A and R are true. Okay, let's do next question. Question number 4th. 0. So assertion statement I am saying 0.36. So bar is there. Bar is there on 36. So it is mentioned 0.36 is an irrational number. So what is the meaning of bar? What's the meaning of bar? Anyone knows? What does this bar mean? So here we have 0.36 bar and it says 0.36 bar. It is an irrational number. Yes, it means recurring. It means 36 is recurring. It means it is 0.363636 and it's not at all terminating. So this number is repeating. Recurring means repeating. So which type of number they have mentioned? It's an irrational number. So is it irrational number? This number is non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring. So do you think it's irrational number? No, it's rational number because non-terminating recurring are rational numbers. Non-terminating recurring are rational numbers. So it is not irrational number. So that means A is false. A is false. Yes. What about second one? Reason statement now. Reason, any real number that cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers, Q not equals to 0 and PQ have no common factor except 1, is an irrational number. Yes, A is false. Many of you are telling A is false. That's completely correct. What about R now? A is false. So R statement, it is telling any number which can be expressed in P by Q form and where Q is not equals to 0. And PQ can be any integers like 1 and 2. They don't have any common factor. So this type of number, it's irrational number. It's mentioned if we have any such number which is written in P by Q form where Q is not equals to 0 and this P and Q, they don't have any common factors. So this type of numbers, they are telling irrational numbers. Yes, so we have already learned the definition. This type of numbers are rational numbers. This type of numbers are rational numbers. So this means R is also false. So which option is this? Both A and R are false. Both A and R are false. Which option? Yes, Tarunya has mentioned option D. When Aishwarya mentioned, so D option. Both A and R are false. Okay, let's do next question. Question number. Okay, so this is our fifth question. The rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3. The rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3 is 2 minus root 3. Is it correct? Option D. Okay, that was for the previous question. So rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3 is 2 minus root 3. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. So rationalizing factor, I told you the number is same, only the sign is opposite. So here 2 plus root 3, so that means its rationalizing factor will be 2 minus root 3. So first one is correct. Assertion is true here. This is true. Now reason. So they have mentioned 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3 are surds. Is it true? So what are surds here? I'll just tell you. Surd is any number which can be expressed in this form. Like square root of anything, square root or cube root. So any number which can be expressed in this form. Suppose any number n and 1 by p. Where n is what? N is rational number. N is a rational number. And p is also rational number. So example I'll tell you like root 2. Root 2. Root 2 is what? 2 to the power 1 by 2. 2 to the power 1 by 2. So that is a surd. Yes, R is false. Because these type of numbers are surds which can be expressed in this form. Which can be expressed in this form. Like 2 root 2, 3 to the power 1 by 2. So something like this. Okay, so here the numbers are irrational numbers. So 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3, these are irrational numbers. So this is false. So it is not a surd, it's an irrational number. So A is true, R is false. Which option? A is true, R is false. So this is option A. So A option. Okay, so here we have completed assertion and reason also. Now let us do few more questions. So these are the questions of rationalization we have already done. So one class already I have taken on rationalization earlier also. I will share also and I hope you already know. So these type of questions we will do where we have to find the value of A and B. So 3 questions are there. We'll do that. I want you people to solve the questions along with me. Okay, and share your answers. The question is, given A and B are rational numbers, find A and B. So first part. Until here, if anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know. If no doubts, solve questions along with me. So the question is 3 minus root 5 by 3 plus 2 root 5. This is equals to minus 19 by 11 plus A root 5. No doubt. Okay. So let's do these questions then. So here we have to find A and B. In first part only A is there. So we will find A. So how to find A? How we should start this question? How we can start this question? We have to find the value of A because B is not there in this question. So that means A's value we have to find. So how we can start this question? what we have to start to? Rationalize the denominator. So I have to start, what I have to do, I'll solve left hand side of this one. We can solve left hand side, only left hand side we can solve, and we can rationalize the denominator. So 3 minus root 5 by 3 plus 2 root 5. What is the rationalizing factor? So with rationalizing factor, we'll multiply numerator as well as denominator. So we will multiply with numerator as well as denominator. So I think Saksham has found the answer. We'll see that. So rationalizing factor is 3 plus, see it's 3 plus 2 root 5. Denominator is 3 plus, you always have to look at the denominator. Denominator is 3 plus 2 root 5. So same numbers but with opposite sign. So 3 minus 2 root 5 by 3 minus 2 root 5. So with rationalizing factor, we'll multiply numerator as well as denominator. Okay, A is minus 9. Okay, good. I'm just solving it. Many of you have already solved. Very good to see this. So we will just multiply. So upper numerator we have to do bracket multiplication. At denominator we can always apply identity. So identity which we have to apply denominator is a square minus b square. But here numerator we have to do bracket multiplication because the terms are not same. Terms are not same. So bracket multiplication we have to do. So first term of first bracket, then full second bracket. So 3 minus 2 root 5, then minus root 5 to 3 minus 2 root 5. So first term of first bracket, then I wrote full second bracket, then second term of first bracket along with the sign, then again I wrote full second bracket. The denominator always we have to use the identity a square minus b square. So a is 3 because a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. A is 3, so 3 square minus 2 root 5 whole square. Now let's multiply. So 3 into 3 is 9. So I'll just write here 3 into 3 is 9. So this here I'll get 3 into 2 is 6. So this will be 6 root 5 minus 6 root 5. Then minus 3 root 5, because root 5 into 3 is minus 3 root 5, and if minus is outside the bracket you have to change the inner sign. So when you multiply this, minus and minus will become plus. Minus and minus will become plus. Now you have to multiply root 5 into 2 root 5. See, root 5 into 2 root 5. Or 5 into 5, if you multiply root 5 into root 5, it will become 5. So 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2 is 10. By A is 9. 9 minus 2 root 5 the whole square. So 2 root 5 the whole square is 2 root 5 into 2 root 5. 2 into 2 is 4. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. Okay, so 4 into 5 is 20. Now we can just solve the like terms. Like terms are 9 and 10. 9 and 10 are like terms. So 9 plus 10 is 19. Minus these two are like terms because both of these they have root 5. So minus 6 minus 9 minus 3 is minus 9. Minus minus is plus with negative sign. So minus 9 root 5. By here I'll get 9 minus 20 is minus 11. Plus minus is minus and the sign which is with a greater number. Okay, so we can just write it separately. So 19 by minus 11 by minus 9 root 5 by minus 11. So here two signs are together, minus minus. So this I can write as minus 19 by 11 plus 9 root 5 by 11. 9 root 5 by 11. Now we have to compare it with the right side. We have to compare it with the right side is minus 19. Right side is minus 19 by 11 plus, what do we have? Plus a root 5. Plus a root 5. So what's the value of a we are going to get? A is equals to, A, if you compare with this one, I'll just rewrite it over here. If I just compare it with this one, minus 19 by 11 plus a root 5. So a is that number which is written with root 5. 19 by this I have gotten here. A is that number which is written with root 5. So what is A equals to? A is equals to 9 by 11. The value of A is equals to 9 by 11. So I don't know why you people were writing A is equals to minus 9. Solve it properly. This type of questions many times we have done. Anyone, any doubt? A is equals to 9 by 11. So Saksham, Sami, Mokshit, Praveen, Rajdeep, Shashank, Aishwarya. No, Aishwarya has written minus 9. Many of you have written minus 9. I am not sure why. No doubts? Okay, just check where you have done mistake. The answer should be 9 by 11, not minus 9. Second question answer. Okay, second question answer is already given. Okay, let's do second one now. So first one I have completed. Second question. So second question is root 2 plus root 3. Second question, root 2 plus root 3 by 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. This is equals to 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 plus 3, 2 root plus root 3 by 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3 is equals to a minus b root 6. Okay, so we have to, okay, a is equals to 2 and b is equals to 5 by 6. Okay, let's see. Now again we have to start this question from left hand side. This left hand side we will solve. We'll solve left hand side same by rationalizing the denominator. After rationalizing the denominator, whatever answer we are getting at the last, we just have to compare it with this right hand side. Okay, so what is the rationalizing factor? So here I have root 2 plus root 3, and at denominator I have 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. So rationalizing factor of this one, same denominator. So 3 root 2 minus will change to plus here, 2 root 3. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3 by 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. So this minus sign will change to plus. So this with numerator as well as with denominator we will multiply, and at denominator always we will get identity a square minus b square. This is always. So don't change the denominator part, because it will always be in this part a minus b into a plus b. So here we will always use identity a square minus b square. So here a is 3 root 2 and b is 2 root 3. Okay, so let's again here, the numerator terms are different. Numerator terms are different. When terms are different, we just have to do bracket multiplication like we did in previous question also. So same way bracket multiplication we have to do. So root 2, so first term of first bracket, then we'll write full second bracket. So that is 3 root 2. Don't try to do it directly, just write the steps. Okay, write the steps. So some students directly they'll just cut short and try to use shortcuts. So then mistakes might happen. Okay, so do it properly. Each and every step should be written. So first term of first bracket, then full second bracket. So 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay, then plus root 3. This is second term of first bracket. Then 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. So full second bracket I have written. So first term with this also we have to multiply with this. So that's why I am writing like this. Then denominator it is fixed, always this identity. It is always, so it will be 3 root 2 whole square, because a plus b into a minus b form is already given to us. We have to convert it into a square minus b square form. So a is 3 root 2 whole square minus 2 root 3 whole square. Okay, so you can tell me what is the square of 3 root 2. Solve these squares and just tell me the answers. This if I multiply root 2 into root 2, it will become 2, 2 into 3, 6. See, root 2 into root 2, it's actually root 4. Root 4 is equals to 2. So I have told you earlier also these type of numbers. Root 2 into root 2 you write directly as 2. Root 3 into root 3 as 3. Okay, so you can just remember 18 minus 12. Okay, I'll write it directly. So 6 plus, here now I have different numbers, so it will become 2 root 6. Because root 2 into root 3 will become root 6. 2 as it is we have to write, plus again 3 as it is we have to write. Root 3 into root 2 it will become root 6. Plus again root 3 into root 3 it will become 3. 3 into 2 is 6. So you have already mentioned here denominator is 18 minus 12. So I'm just going to write it directly. 18 minus 12. So like terms we can add 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 12. And here also because both the terms they have root 6. So 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 root 6 by 6. 5 root 6 by 12 plus 5 root 6 by 6. So now this step you have to do, write it separately. So this will become 12 by 6 plus 5 by 6 root 6. 12 by 6 we can do cancellation. So this will become 2 plus 5 by 6 root 6. So this is equals to a minus b root 6. If we compare, what is the value of a? If we compare, so a's value is equals to 2. Okay, 25 are watching and only 15 likes. Why? It should be 25 likes. No? See, Yashwardhan is telling everyone. So it's very good actually, is motivating me. So thank you Yashwardhan. Okay, so A is 2 and B is 5 by 6. Is B 5 by 6 or minus 5 by 6? Is B 5 by 6 or minus 5 by 6? Because here A minus B is there. Here I have plus sign. Everyone is telling B is minus 5 by 6. Yes, it should be minus 5 by 6. Because you have to see the sign also. Whenever here minus is there, just see the answer will be in negative form only. So B is minus 5 by 6, not plus 5 by 6. A is correct. A is positive 2. B is minus 5 by 6 and A is equals to positive 2. Okay, so let's do third part now. So same questions, third part. So today strength is actually very good. I hope you people are solving the questions along with me, because the class is very interactive. Maximum of you are sharing the answers. Very nice to see that. Let's do now third part of this one. Yes, third one. So third question we will do, I think it will take time. Then one question I'll give you for practice. So what is given to us? So again we have to find the value of A and B. So this is 7 plus root 5 by 7 minus root 5. So 7 plus root 5 by 7 minus root 5 minus 7 minus root 5 by 7 plus root 5. This is equals to a plus 7 by 11 b root 5. A plus 7 by 11 b root 5. So we have to find the value of a and b. So a and b's value Divya has already given. Okay, let's see. Make sure you are considering the signs as well. Previous question, most of you gave me the answer. Both A and B as positives only. Just see the signs as well. Okay. So let's start this question. How to do this question? So expression is little big on left hand side, but right hand side the same expression. So two terms are there. How to solve this one? How I can start this question? It's very difficult. I am already scared. How to do this one? Okay, rationalizing. It's wrong. Okay. Rationalization, how I should do? So these two terms are there. Two terms are there. This is one term and this is the second one. So two terms are there. What we can do? We can find the value of individually. Individually we can do. Okay, so rationalization only we have to do like we have done earlier. If you want, you can do it individually or you can do like all together also, but separation should be there in between. Like I'm just doing this one. So first one, so it is 7 plus root 5. 7 plus root 5 by 7 minus root 5. 7 plus root 5 by 7 minus root 5. This, so it's rationalizing factor. With its rationalizing factor, I have to multiply numerator as well as denominator. So individually, I have to solve it. So its rationalizing factor is 7 plus root 5. It is 7 plus root 5. So numerator as well as denominator I have to multiply with this factor. Okay, so this is only for the first one. This is only for the first term. Now minus sign. This minus sign, this one. This minus sign I am writing. So I have to be very careful. Now I have to start the second part. So this is only left hand side we have to solve. Then like we did in previous question, same way we will do. Left hand side will solve. Then the last answer, the final answer will just compare with the right hand side. So this I have 7 minus root 5 by 7 plus root 5. So its rationalizing factor. Yes, so its rationalizing factor is 7 minus root 5 by 7 minus root 5. So rationalizing factor is same as denominator, but only sign you have to see, it should be opposite. Here plus sign is there. So here it will be negative sign. Now brackets we have to multiply. So same term if you multiply. So if you multiply 7 plus root 5 with 7 plus root 5, what you will get? We are multiplying. See, in all the previous question, numerator had different expressions. Now we have 7 plus root 5 into 7 plus root 5. Okay, so Sami has mentioned it should be a plus b whole square. Yes, so same term, if I multiply 2 into 2, I can also write it as 2 square. If I multiply 3 into 3, we can write it as 3 square. So same way, same term when I multiply, so 7 plus root 5. Into 7 plus root 5 I can write its whole square, and denominator it's fixed. Denominator it is always fixed. We have to use the identity a square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b form is already there. It's already there. We just have to, yes, both identities we have to use, numerator as well as denominator. Denominator same, a square minus b square. It's always this identity only which we have to use. So this is only the first part. Now second part, same way. Now numerator with numerator we have to multiply, and denominator with denominator, because two fractions are getting multiplied. Don't take any LCM here. Multiplication means numerator with numerator will multiply and denominator with denominator. Yes, so here we will use a minus b whole square, because 7 minus root 5 into 7 minus root 5, it will become 7 minus root 5's whole square, and denominator it is fixed, a square, a is 7, first term is a, minus b square, b is root 5. So a square minus b square, it is always fixed, denominator a square minus b square, and numerator sometimes, like previous questions, bracket multiplications we had to do. Here we can apply identities also. So a plus b is a square plus b square plus 2ab. See, a is here we have 7 and b is root 5 in all the terms. A is 7 and b is root 5. So a plus b whole square I am applying. So that is a square. You can write the identities accordingly, you can substitute. So a square, a is 7. So a square plus b square, b is root 5. A square plus b square plus 2 into a is 7 into b is root 5. So I have applied here a plus b whole square. So this is a plus b whole square, a plus b whole square. This is equals to a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b. So 7 square plus root 5 square plus 2 into this, all I have just applied. I am sure you are writing here. I have less space, so I can't write. So 7 square is 49 minus root 5's square. Square and root will get cancelled, so that is 5. This is first part. Minus this minus sign as it is. This minus sign as it is. So now I have to apply a minus b whole square. Yashvardhan. Such a big answer. I don't think the answer should be so big. Even Tarunya has done something. Okay, a is 7 by 22, b. Okay, let's see. So same here, a minus b whole square. A is 7. So a square plus b square, b is root 5 minus, because a minus b whole square, 2 into 7 into root 5. So 7 square 49 minus root 5 square is 5 only. So let's simplify. So 7 square is 49. 49 plus root 5 square is 5. So we have done here now. So 7 square 49 plus root 5. So 2 into 7 is 14. 14 into root 5 is 14 root 5. So plus 14 root 5 by, here we have 49 minus 5. So this is equals to 44. Now here minus is there. This part if we solve, same way, 7 square 49, root 5 square 5. So here 49 plus 5. So here same thing. Minus 2 into 7 is 14, 14 root 5. 14 root 5. So denominator it is same, 49 minus 5 is 44. Now we can solve. Okay, a is equals to, every one of you are getting like different values. We'll just see. So 49 plus 5. What is 49 plus 5? Just tell me this one. So this will be 54. 54 plus 14 root 5 by 44 minus, here also same thing, 54 minus, yes 54. 54 minus 14 root 5 by 44. So denominator, instead of writing 2 times, see this is like a bracket only. Okay, I haven't opened. Now let's open the bracket. So 54 plus 14 root 5. If minus is outside the bracket, we have to change the inner signs. Minus is outside, we have to change the inner sign because of minus multiplication. So this will be minus 54. Now here this minus sign will be changed. Minus is outside, just remember always we have to change the signs. So this will become 14 root 5 whole 44 we can write. So 54 and 54 will get cancelled. So like terms we can simplify now. Like terms we can solve. So 54 minus 54, it is 0. Then 14 plus 14, because these are also like terms. So 14 plus 14. Okay, so 14 plus 14 is 28. 28 root 5 by 44. Okay, so now if we do cancellation here, if we do, see, I'll just write this part. If we do cancellation, so suppose here on 2's table I am doing a 4's table, we can do 4 into uh, 4 into 7 and 4 into 11. So if we do cancellation, so 7 by 11 root 5 we will get. But let's check what is the expression on right hand side. Right hand side, what do we have? We have a plus 7 by 11 b root 5. Okay, so I have gotten here 7 by 11 root 5. This is my final answer. Okay, so here this side I have a plus 7 by 11 b root 5. Yes. Now you compare. Rajdeep has given the answer a is equals to 0, b is equals to 1. The same answer given by Praveen as well. A is equals to 0, b is equals to 1. A is equals to 0. Yes, if you compare here, this side you see here I don't have anything. With root 5 I have 7 by 11. And here I don't have anything. So we can write 0. See, when we did 54 minus 54, that is 0 only. So 7 by 11 and with root 5. So with this term, whatever is written, 7 by 11 and with root 5, whatever is written, that is only b. So nothing is written, that means 1 is written. So that means a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 1. That is the correct answer. So very good, those who have given this answer. Shashank, Gayatri, Nitya, Tarunya, Viresh, Toshika. Good. Divya, I hope. Okay, Yashvardhan has also got the same answer. A is equals to 0, B is equals to 1. So this question was little tricky because the expression they have given is little different. But I am sure you will be able to do it. Many of you have already shared the answer. Okay, so one question I'll give you for practice because it's about to 10 now. Okay, even Adarsh has given the answer. Anyone, any doubt? Anyone, any doubt in this question? Anyone, any doubt? Okay, so Yashvardhan, 24 likes are there. Okay, so on this video we have got 24 likes. Okay, so very nice. I can do quick recap of all the chapters. Yes, I'll do one question for practice. I'll give you, that's the practice question. Sure, before your exams, all the questions, like whatever is important from like I see examination point of view, whatever I feel like rationalization is important, so that I have covered. I just want to ask, do you want me to take compound interest tomorrow, or you want to do this constructions root 3 and root 5, root 3? I think you all are okay with these constructions. Compound interest. Okay, so tomorrow I'll take, because these constructions I believe you all can do it so many times, we have done earlier also. If still anyone will get, I'll just record it and share. So live class, I think compound interest tomorrow I'll take. Okay. So this is a practice question. I want you people to solve it and share your answers in the comment section. Let's see how many comments I'll get for this answer. Okay. So no doubts. Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow same time 9 to 10. with the new chapter. So any doubts, if tomorrow you will be having regarding this class also, you can say before starting the new topic, I'll take doubts. Okay, so this question you can do. So bye everyone. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.